Imagine walking into a movie theater and suddenly someone tells you, popcorn not allowed. Sounds a little insane, right? Because at this point, popcorn and movies are a package deal. Sure, you can watch a movie without popcorn, but I bet you'll be twitching and turning like an addict. But that's exactly how movie theaters started. They did not want popcorn inside. So how did this random snack go from being banned from theaters to actually being the most important part of a movie night? Let's decode it. When movie theaters started becoming popular in the early 90s, they were trying really hard to be fancy. Think carpets, elaborate interiors, and this whole proper theater experience. So naturally, popcorn didn't really fit the vibe. Because popcorn was cheap street food. It was messy, it dropped everywhere, and that chewing sound... Theater owners were also not excited about cleaning popcorn out of their carpets. Sounds fair, right? So popcorn stayed outside. But here's the thing, by then popcorn was already a popular street snack in the US. And after Charles Cretors developed his steam-powered popcorn machine in the late 80s, it became much easier to make and sell fresh popcorn from carts. And guess where there were always crowds? Movie theaters. So vendors started setting up outside cinemas, selling freshly popped popcorn to people before they went in. But the theaters were like, no popcorn inside, please. And then came the Great Depression. People obviously had less money to spend, but they obviously wanted entertainment. So going to the movies was obviously an inexpensive way to escape for few hours. And we had inexpensive popcorn to go with it. And this is where the theaters had a bit of, wait a minute, moment. Because while they were struggling, the popcorn vendors outside the theater were earning money from their audience. So eventually, theaters started bringing the popcorn inside. Initially, they let vendors sell from their lobbies, and after some point, they started selling it themselves. And honestly, once they did, there was no going back. The corners were easy to store, it could be made fresh, and it did not need plates or cutlery. You could just sit there, keep eating, and watch the movie without really missing anything. Then World War II gave popcorn another boost. Sugar rationing in the US affected candy production, which made popcorn an even more popular alternative. And slowly, popcorn stopped being just something you ate before the movie, it became the part of the movie. And honestly, now it makes complete sense why the pairing stuck. Because there's something about sitting in a dark theater, watching a movie and reaching out for popcorn that just works. And honestly, the smell is doing a lot of work. And to that, add butter. I surrender. You can literally walk into a theater, smell some popcorn, and literally convince yourself that you need that tub. And decades of watching movie and eating popcorn together has conditioned us so deeply that just the sight of popcorn means that entertainment is about to begin. It's basically a mix of classical conditioning, habit formation, and all those sensory cues that makes reaching for popcorn feel like a mandatory ritual. So yeah, movie theaters didn't want it earlier, but people demand it now. In fact, theater owners make real profit from selling popcorn and other F&B. We have reached a point of no return. No popcorn means no movie. Period. So what do you think? Popcorn or nachos? We have to munch, right? Let me know in the comments below. तब तक मैं popcorn खा के आती हूँ. Bye.